Okay guys, I am leaving Namibia. I do not have a direct route home to Portugal. I'll explain. In fact, I'll let voiceover Brendan explain. Let's get to the airport. But first, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace.com. If you're looking for a place to host your travel photography blog or portfolio, Squarespace makes it easy. Not only are there some incredible templates to help make your website look ultra professional, but there are so many tools to help you build a strong online business as well. There's blogging tools, there's e-commerce integration, and you can even create a members-only section to your website. To get you started, head to squarespace.com/BrendanVanson for a 10% discount on your first purchase. Home. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe said, "He is happiest, king or peasant, who finds peace at home." After 11 years living nomadically, I finally understood what that meant when I built a home in Portugal. I understood it even more when I couldn't go back home. My peace was being barricaded from me, kidnapped and held ransom in exchange for an endless pile of documents, each translated, notarized, and certified 10 times over. I'd always thought I understood the feeling of home, but I don't think I really did until it was kept from me. In Quechua, they call it the chasca. It means the brightest star in the sky, your guide in the dark, the place you feel safe, where you can be yourself. A chasca isn't necessarily a place either. It can be a person, a community, a feeling. My chasca is that feeling of sitting on the floor of my apartment, surrounded by nearly everything I love in this world. And for the past 3 months, I felt like that world was locked away from me in a glass bubble. I felt like I was looking out at my life and being able to see it, but not feel it, not properly engage with it, not communicate with it, or connect. It was a helpless feeling. And though I've loved traveling again, it hurt so much not to be able to go home. And it was terrifying not knowing when I'd be allowed to go home to be with my family, my house, and my business. But on my 80th day away from home and my 20th day in Namibia, I got an email that released a cry of joy so loud it woke half the hotel. "Brendan, your visa has been approved." But today, there's one last hurdle to hop. I'm on a flight to Addis Ababa, then another flight to Toronto with a fuel stop in Dublin. In Toronto, I'll finally have my visa. But first, it's Halloween. I might as well spend it with my niece and nephew. So yeah, just like that, I'm back in Canada. It's I'm jet lagged. Woo! Anyways, it's about 36 hours that I have here, and that's it. So obviously I had to go and stop at my favorite coffee roaster, Hatch, which is in Markham. If you do like really good filter coffee, I don't think I've had a better one in Canada. In fact, no, I'm 100% sure I haven't had a better one in Canada. And there's few better in the entire world. They're so good. I got geishas and I got so much coffee. It's a good thing I'm not going home to a coffee shop in Portugal or something like that, isn't it? And I've actually never tried this one. It's Costa Rican. It says flavors of cherry, melon, and nougat. Oh my God. When you're jet lagged, good coffee, it's just heaven. Anyways, I was hoping to do some like fall photography on the one morning I had here, but it's pouring rain, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Spoiler, it's not gonna happen. But I will take a photo by the end of this vlog. I promise. So all of that was worth it though, because in my hands, I have my passport. And in my passport, I have a visa for Portugal, a visa that makes my life in Portugal legal. I was an irregular resident for a year. I've been away from home for 90 days, 3 months. And it's been harder than I could ever explain. And so having this, oh my God, it's like the whole world has come off my back. And I'm flying home tonight actually. So that's celebration enough, but you know, I've got some free time. So what I'm gonna do right now is, I don't know, walk around Toronto and maybe shoot sunset because my flight's not till like 11 p.m. So let's go celebrate with some photos. I walked around Toronto. I floated around Toronto on cloud 9. I'm going home. I couldn't wipe the smile off my face with a Zamboni. This place, Canada, it's my first home. I'm proud of my Canadian upbringing. But Portugal, well, that's my forever home. And I'm so honored for that to be the case. I crept around Toronto with the idea that I might make a photo. but not the pressure of needing to take one. I wandered looking for angles of the CN Tower. I took a coffee break down by the lakefront and people watched. I walked and walked and walked until my feet hurt. Eventually, like in life, I settled down. Whew, going from plus 40 to, I think it's like 7 degrees right now, is a little bit on the tough side. Winter has definitely hit me. I've got to get to the airport, so I can't wait until sunset, but I don't think it matters because it's super cloudy on the horizon. I think the light kind of looks cool already, although I wish there was lights on in the buildings. But I'm going to set up a shot here. You've got, this is the police station here. You've got the Radisson there, and then you've got the CN Tower. This is almost like a really frustrating place because there is absolutely no symmetry, and it feels like there should be. And when there's no symmetry, I think the best thing to do is to like accentuate that. If you try to make things symmetrical that aren't symmetrical, it just looks like you messed up your shot. So I'm gonna set up a really wide photo. CN Tower off to the left, this bit of the skyline off to the right, and I'm gonna do a pretty long exposure, I think, because the clouds are moving pretty quick, and I wanna add some drama to the photo since I don't have sunset to create its own drama. The setup on the photo ended up being simple. 15 to 35 millimeters with a 6-stop ND and a 2-stop medium grad ND. 2 minutes at f11. Oh, I've got to get used to this cold pretty quick. I'm freezing. Yeah, photo's pretty simple. I think I went with 2 minutes, f11, ISO 200 or something like that. Yeah, it's simple. I'd love to come back to this spot when it's like, yeah, when the lights are on and I can actually be here. But I do have to get to the airport, and I have the joy of riding the 401 all the way there. Thankfully, my Toronto geography is terrible and I don't actually have to touch the 401, which can only be described as the worst thing in Canada, period. And after dark, I was finally flying home. Exhausted, I couldn't sleep. How could I? As a traveler, I've always been excited by the next destination, but I've never in my life been more excited about a destination than home. Okay, I'm back in Portugal and I'm crazy excited. I didn't sleep much on the flights. It's only a 6.5 hour flight, so you can't really sleep that much. By the time you get fed and prepare for landing, there's like 4 hours of sleep. So I'm a little tired, but I know a good coffee shop. I was struck once again, as I always am, how kind people are here. They just have this warmth and welcoming nature to them. Even the immigration is crazy nice. It was just like letting me know that the photography light in November is really good. Just wanted to chat. It's amazing. Yeah, it just feels so good to be home. And it's gonna feel even better when I get to Lagos, but it's like a 2.5 hour drive. I have a rental car instead of Simba because I landed at Lisbon instead of Faro. So yeah, I guess let's cruise. Yeah, I'm home. And Monkey is there to greet me with a cuddle and to say, see you next time. Peace.